Okay, so today we're gonna have all kinds of fun and we're really gonna ground and just allow our energy to be really nice and clear today. So that's what the intention for today is to just allow our energy to be nice and clear. Take some deep breaths, feel really good and so amazing. Good morning, happy Wednesday. Ah, so yeah, beautiful, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love it here. It's so pretty. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start, and you can either be seated or you can go ahead and just stay standing for a little bit. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna set our intention. This is gonna become part of our routine moving forward, is thinking about what we want for today. So that's gonna be what we're gonna start here. Okay, so let's just close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And just think about what you want to feel or do today. What is that one thing that you want to accomplish? And just put it out there. Or what do you want to feel? Or maybe something that you'd like an answer to. Just breathe that into your body for just a moment, whatever that is. And then we'll go ahead and open our eyes and we'll get started, okay? I'm gonna take my shoes off. We are here by the river. It's so amazing and gorgeous. All right, so I'm a little sideways here because the river is a lot lower than it normally is. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll take a seat. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start just kind of warming our body up and just getting a good stretch, okay? So we can start by doing like a simple stretch this way. And just breathe nice and beautiful. Good morning, so good to see you. And then go ahead and let it down. Let me just see what you're... Hi Wanda, good to see you. And then we'll do a stretch the other way. Oh yeah, feeling the stretch on our side. So beautiful. Feeling so good. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of shoulder stuff just to kind of warm things up, because I know what happens is when we sit at the computer or when we're feeling a little bit stressed, we tend to bring our shoulders up. So what we want to do, good morning, Debbie, good to see you. And so what we're gonna do is first we're gonna do a little bit of shoulder rolls, back one, back the other. And remember, it doesn't need to be big movements. Small movements are good, or bigger movements if that feels good to you, okay? Yeah, okay. And now let's go ahead and we're gonna move them forward. And just breathe so beautifully. All right, last one here. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we'll take our hands and we can go out and our palms are faced forward, okay, or faced up. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this hand, we're gonna bring it all the way across as far as what's comfortable. We'll take the other hand and we're gonna have cross at our elbows, and then you take the bottom hand and just kind of pull up. Now, be careful, Mom, with your shoulders so that you don't pull it too much. But this is to pull right on the back. So we want to just have it, and it's nice and gentle, not real tight, okay? Nice and gentle and easy. Breathing. Oh yes, that feels so good. Okay, we'll release and we'll do the other side. Okay, you can kind of shake it out a little bit. Okay, we'll do the same thing. We'll bring our other arm over, the arm underneath, just kind of bring it up and just stretch. And you're gonna feel it right on the cap of your shoulder there. And then take a nice, beautiful breath. Okay? All right, and then we'll go ahead and release. Kind of shake it out a little bit. Okay? Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some cat cowl. And I'm gonna turn my chair around so that you can see a little bit better. Okay? So what we'll do is we can have our hands on our thighs and they're gonna move back and forth. So what we'll do is we'll start with a deep breath in and your hands come up your thighs. You look up to the sky or the ceiling or wherever you are and kind of bend your back backwards. And then as you exhale, the hands come down towards the knees and then you pull your head down and this isn't about stretching your neck. This is about stretching the back, okay? So then you just kind of bring your head down and then you're rolling your back the other way. And then just do this with your breath. Breath in. Nice and slow. And then breathe in one more time. And exhale. Yeah, and then you're gonna feel it in your shoulders. And the intention is to feel it up in here, not down in here, okay? You wanna release in the back there. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of twist, and this will just help to release that in our core here. Okay, so we can take our hands to the back of our chair and we just kind of twist. And then as we take an inhale, we can feel our body and our spine will lengthen. And then as we exhale, we can feel it twist just a little bit more, okay? And again, just do it with your breath so that you can feel the lengthen as you inhale. And then you can feel that twist just a little tiny bit more when you exhale. And we'll do this a couple more times. One more. Oh, that feels good, huh? And then we'll just kind of come back to center and twist. Just a gentle counter twist. Okay? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm going to turn my chair the other way and try not to let it bend over backwards. Okay, so we'll take our hands on the other side. Oh, and take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And then in through your nose, you can feel as your spine lengthens. And exhale as you feel it twist just a little bit more. And we'll do that a couple more times. And one more time. And then we'll just do a gentle counter twist on the other side. All right. Oh man, that feels really good. I can really feel that. Okay, are you ready? We're gonna do a little bit of lunges, okay? Lunges really help in this area here to reduce and release the stress. So a lot of times what happens is when we get under stress, then our bodies will kind of clench up, and this is one way to help reduce and release that, okay? So you take your foot and you want to have your front foot is going to be, you want it the knee and the ankle to be pretty well right above each other. And then you can put your hands on your hips, and what that'll do is that'll help keep your hips so that they're facing the direction that you're facing. So you don't want to be sideways like this. You want to be forward exactly the way that we are looking, okay? And so use your hands and kind of pull your hips down a little bit. If you're feeling like you're up like this and you're not getting very much of a stretch, just bring it down a little bit, and then you'll feel it in this area. Now you can also use the chair for support here if you'd like. You can use it to put your hand on it, or you can sit on it and just do the stretching part. Okay, so as we're building strength here, we're going to keep and holding this pose for a little bit. Okay, we'll bring our hands up and just make sure your shoulders are nice and relaxed. Now if you're finding that your balance is a little bit off, just take your legs so that they're a little bit farther apart. Like mine are almost in a straight line right now. You can come across this way a little bit, right? Okay, so whatever works for you. So just take your hands and have them up and shoulders nice and relaxed. Oh, breathing, feeling so good. Now if you're not feeling enough of the stretch, come down just a little bit more and feel that stretch all the way down your body. Yeah, feeling amazing. This helps change our physiology. It helps us so that when we go into the rest of our day, we actually feel so much better. Okay, we'll bring our hands down, and what you can do is you can either goal post your arms so that you're feeling your elbows come a little bit behind you, like that, or you can take your hands down and clasp them behind you and just feel that stretch in your chest area. Yeah. This is opening up your heart and your chest. Okay, we'll go ahead and release. We'll take our back leg and we're going to turn it towards the direction that you're facing with the computer or phone or whatever it is, okay? And we'll take our elbow and we'll go down on our knee or our thigh right here. We'll bring our other hand up. Nice, beautiful stretch. See, we're holding the same position with our legs, and that builds strength. Yeah, I remember when I very first started these, I couldn't hold these for very long, and now it's like, oh yeah, we got this. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and bring it down. We'll bring our other hand, I was gonna say leg. Bring our other hand up, and we'll bring our back hand down our thigh. Oh yeah, that feels so good. Thank you for being here. Okay, we'll go ahead and release, and then we'll just kind of bring ourselves up. Okay, and just kind of dance around a little bit and feel it move so that you're loosening your body. Okay, all right, we're gonna go the other way now. Okay, we'll get our foot in place. We'll bring our back leg back and put our hands on our hips, and this will help to make sure our hips are facing the direction that our body is facing. I gotta be careful here because this river could turn me into, it put me into a trance. It's so beautiful. Now if you're not feeling enough of a stretch, you can bring it down just a little bit farther. Yeah, feeling good. Now bring your hands up, shoulders nice and relaxed. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but you want them like this. So you don't want your hands like this or like that. You want them like this direction, and that will make it so that the shoulders are more relaxed when you go to do this. Okay? Yeah, keeping your balance. You're doing great. Keep it going. Right on. Yes, you got this. So beautiful. Feeling amazing. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to turn our back foot facing this direction. We're going to keep the same stance in our legs here. We'll put our elbow down to our thigh or our knee, or whichever's more comfortable. Bring your hand up and we're just going to stretch. You're going to feel it right in here. And just breathe. Take in some beautiful deep breaths, feeling so good. All right, now we're gonna bring our hand up or back. Our other hand is gonna come up. The back hand is gonna go down our leg. Yeah, and just look up to the ceiling or the sky, whatever is there for you. Or you could look up to the ceiling and imagine it's the sky. Now, if you're like me, your legs are shaking, and that's good, because what that means is that your body is actually building strength. Okay, we'll bring our hand down. We're gonna just kind of move our legs back. And you can kind of slap it or shake it around a little bit and just help to release, because that's a lot of work. You just did a lot of work there. Oh, so good. Good job. That was awesome. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit more, because today is about building strength. Okay, so we're going to take this foot and we're gonna put it up on either our ankle or our calf, or if you're really flexible, you can do it all the way up here, but I'm not even gonna try that. So if you've got that, awesome, you are amazing. Okay, so we're gonna do it like this, and we're gonna just hold this for a moment. Now, what you wanna do is with your knee, you don't want it to be facing towards me. You want to have it facing towards the side. Okay, and we can use our arms as our balance, because balance is what this is all about. Balance and focus. So what we find is when we are focused on a spot in front of us, our bodies actually go along with what we're doing even better. Okay, so it's kind of like have you ever noticed when you're walking down the sidewalk that a lot of times when we really pay attention to where we're walking, we trip because we see everything and we're paying too much attention to what we're doing? So that happens the same with this. So if our mind is focused on what we're doing in our body, then we're actually will be more apt to not be balanced. If you focus your attention on a spot directly in front of you, it could be the phone or computer, or it could be a spot way out in front. Okay, so just let it go and shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Dance around and have some fun. Yeah, and what that does is it helps to release. We are building strength today, all right? Okay, now it's time to do the other side. All right, so we can put whatever feels good for the moment for our hands. I'm gonna put them on my hips just for a moment. And you can take your foot, and it can be on your ankle or your thigh, not your knee. And of course you can put it way up on your thigh if you want to. If you've got that, you are amazing. Yeah, cool stuff. What we got going on here? Oh, you're so sweet. And what we'll do is we'll just keep it here for a moment. You can have your hands on your hips, or you can have your hands up, and just focus your attention on a spot way in front of you. And it could be focused on me, that's okay. Or it can be focused in a spot. I'm looking right over my phone and I'm looking at a rock that's across the river. And that's what I am paying attention to. I'm not even looking at myself now. Okay. And then as we do this, our body learns that we can be under pressure or doing something, and as long as our mind is focused on it, our body can be one way, and our mind and our attitude and everything can feel even better, right? So that's the intention here. So beautiful. Look at that. Okay, is your leg shaking yet? Mine is. All right, we're gonna let it down. Woo! Yep, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. And just let it out. Dance around, let it out, feeling good. Smile, because you know when you smile, what happens is it actually changes your physiology inside of your body. I'm not sure what's going on there. Oh, yeah, Wanda, right on, thank you. Okay, so then what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do our hip stuff, okay? And we will use our chair. So go ahead and grab your chair. We'll get it all face the right direction here. Yep, and we'll sit on the edge of our chair because it's like we're in a really exciting movie and we're on the edge of our seat, right? Okay, so we'll take one leg. It doesn't matter which one you start with, just one, and then you're gonna flex your ankle like this, okay? Now this is the deal. If you have bad knees, don't do this because this can cause an issue. You know, you don't want to do this. But what you can do is you can take it across like this, kind of like we're, you know, at church or something like that. You can do it this way and stretch down, or you can have your legs up, ankle flexed, and what that does is it helps to protect your knee. It takes the ligaments and it pulls on the ligaments in your knee so that it helps protect it as long as your ankle is flexed. Okay, take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you can come down. And I'm gonna bring my head kind of up a little bit so that you can hear me. And just take some nice deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And what you might find is that when you do this, that every exhale you can come down or forward just a little bit more. This is all about releasing in the hips. Now bring your attention to the intention that we set earlier. So whatever that question or that feeling that you wanted to have, whatever that was, just think about that for a moment again. Bring that back into your mind. All right, we'll go ahead and bring ourselves up. We'll release in our leg. You know, you might want to do a little twist or a stretch or something, whatever feels good for you, okay? So, and then we'll do the other side. We'll flex our ankle, and for a lower impact, you can put it down like this. For a little bit higher impact, you take your ankle, you flex it, make sure it's flexed, bring it up on your knee, and don't fall over, okay? And now if you need a little bit more of a stretch, you can bring it up farther, okay? Whatever works for you. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, you can bring it down and just relax the body. Yeah. Oh man, I'm feeling that. Okay, go ahead and let it release. Yeah. And then, you can do whatever your body needs in order to release and to feel good. Just take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay, now let's just take a moment and let's close our eyes. I'm bringing you here with me. Now imagine you're sitting on a bench or a chair, something that's comfortable, and you're right here with me. You're looking out to the river, and it's just so beautiful and peaceful. You can feel the sun on your face, and as you watch the sun go down, because it's in the afternoon, and the sun is going down, you can see it rippling on the water. It's so, so beautiful. And you can see the little fishies jumping in the ripples on the water. Take a deep breath in and breathe that into your body. You can feel the peace surrounding you everywhere. You can hear the birds in the background, the little birdies singing everywhere, telling us that it's time for the day. Such a beautiful, beautiful day. And you look back and you think about how beautiful your day has been and all of the wonderful things that have happened. The people you've talked to, the friends that you've met, all of the wonderful things you've accomplished. And you're just so glad and so grateful that today is the day. Today's the day that we have been able to connect with our spirit. And then as we're sitting here and looking at the beautiful water, we can feel the energy from the ground coming up through our feet, up through our legs, up through our torso and our chest and through our head, all the way up into the heavens. And then we can feel this energy come from the heavens all the way back down our body, down through our head, down through our heart, down through our chest and our legs, and all the way back down to the ground. We take a deep breath in through our nose and a beautiful exhale out through our mouth. And we're just so grateful for this beautiful, beautiful day. Now just take a moment and reconnect with your intention. And then smile. Even if you don't feel like it, smile anyway. It will feel good, I promise. Now when you're ready, just kind of wiggle your fingers and your toes. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come back to this place right here where you are in your room. What a beautiful day, huh? Okay, so this is the deal. Today's the day. You get to make it yours. You get to make it as beautiful as you want it. All right? So remember that intention. Remember where you want it to go and why it's important to you. And then let that happen today. Just let there be a little bit of quiet so that you can feel the still small voice and hear inside of your heart. Okay? Have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you lots. Namaste, and we will talk very soon. Bye.